From the nation's capital, we welcome you inside Griffith Stadium. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals.
And now, please welcome your
All right, we'll be back to get this one
Washington
started after this.
Nationals.
And on the mound for Washington in this one, Andrew Alvarez. What do you have on him, Chris?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
All right, ready to go here. Here's O'Neill Cruz. And this one is off and running. Way out front for strike two.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting second, the third.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Gorman with a homer in his last game. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Alec Burleson stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound today, Kyle Leahy. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lyle matched a homer in his last game.
Middle outside.
The 1-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Low inside.
Line drive. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Leahy.
That's a ball.
He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not
Slider.
capable. He just hasn't
Middle
proven
outside.
that he can do it yet.
Ball two.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Hard on the ground to first. To second, and that's not it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief.
Batting third, the shortstop,
One down.
C.J.
Now it's going to be C.J. Abrams.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Ball, that's it.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Ball, that's in.
Four-seam
Man at
fastball.
first, one away.
High inside.
Right side.
That ball
And
foul.
that's just foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Weatherhold. The flip. There's one. On to first.
He's safe.
Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try
Batting
there.
fourth, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Snap throw down to second.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase
Four-seam
pitches
fastball.
outside the zone,
High
he
middle.
still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Climb the ladder with that fastball.
Four-seam fastball.
That's strike two.
High outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Outside, that's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swing and a ball popped up. Mangum coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the second from our nation's capital. No score. On now to the
Leading
top
off for the
half of
Cardinals,
inning number
the
2.
designated
So
hitter,
now here's the
Ivan
Cardinals designated hitter,
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera. Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out.
The catcher,
Pedro Pajes digs in now. Pajes went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting six.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting seven, the left fielder.
Jake Mangum next up for the Cardinals. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Brady House.
The third baseman, Brady House.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And that is out of play.
Slider. Low outside.
The 1-1.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Middle inside.
Just
ball.
missed.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle. Sweeper. Middle outside.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one's
That's
missed.
outside.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-0.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Overhand
They'll score
curve.
here in the second.
Low inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Slider. Low inside.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
He was all over that one.
Overhand
Smashed that one
curve.
through the infield for the
Low
knock.
middle.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Curtis Mead.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Bounces out at second.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Nationals go quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt. That one fouled off.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Victor Scott will hit next. Maybe expecting a bunt here. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Bunts it in the air. One down. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. Man at second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Man on second, 2 down. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Slider. Low outside.
Yo, 1.
Ball. That's inside.
Slider. Low outside.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back, has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 6,
Robert Hassel III getting ready to hit.
High outside.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
High inside.
That one ripped. 2 away. So the Nats lineup turns over. Dalen Lyle, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Overhand curve. Middle outside.
Looks like he wants the signs again.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Ball.
Slider. Middle inside.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
This one in the air. Gorman drifts towards it. And that ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Luis Perales.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Digging in, Alec Burleson.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Herrera, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And up next for St. Louis, Pedro Pages. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That one fouled hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one 95 to finish him off. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go,
Overhand
bottom
curve.
4. Here's the
Low
left
inside.
fielder, James Wood.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that
Four-seam
pitch a little
fastball.
early. It was
High
right
middle.
down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the
Overhand
count is
curve.
0-2.
Low inside.
That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him. That K is his third of the game. Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's 0 for 1.
C.J. Abrams.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
A good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything
Ball
with
one.
it.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Ball. That's out.
Four-seam
All
fastball.
tied up. We're here in the
Low
bottom of the
outside.
fourth. The next
Ball
pitch
three.
misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the
Four-seam
pitcher, but then no panic at
Low
all by the
outside.
hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat
Ball
with a 3-1 count.
Take
That's
your base.
ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Outside.
So up next, Luis Garcia popped out to left his first time. And that one fouled off.
Four-seam
Abrams
fastball.
leads off first
Low
with one
inside.
away.
Ball. Down.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
That's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
Here's a 2-2.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
Really good take,
Overhand
especially with 2
curve.
strikes.
Low middle.
Run around the move. This one in the air center field. Cruz settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Go ahead run on base. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Went down on strikes his first time through. Snap through.
Hey.
Slider. Low outside.
Run around the goal. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
To the right side, Weatherhold gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Andre Granillo.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Win in the box as he fouls off the first. Pitch. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Strike three called and a slider at the knees. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. 0 for 1 so far. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. P.J. Poulin, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Griffin warming up as well. Late with the swing there.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Weatherholt stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. Now they've got him in a rundown. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with the situation, and they got a pretty...
Zips it across. That is the inning. Halfway through this one, still no score.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now to
Louis,
start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Tank Hence.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Fastball, high inside.
Fly ball down the line. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Next to hit for the Nats, Curtis Mead. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field. Scott under it. And there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Dylan Cruz. Flied to right his first time. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1.
Low outside.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
High outside.
Got him. Inning over. And the Nationals gone in order. Looking back, it's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching
change here, P.J. Poulin.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Off the plate,
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Mitchell Parker, the left-hander, up and throwing. Perez, the power lefty, up as well. Swings through that one, out in front that time. down to swing and a miss. And a couple of quick outs. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
Brings it in for the third out. 1, 2, 3, go to Cardinals. Well, we go bottom six. Leading off, Robert Hassel III.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fastball is outside.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
One and two now. Up the middle. Win. Oh, no, he threw it home. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Right there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Circle change. Low outside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Slider.
The Nationals with a chance to score first here in the bottom of the sixth. Foul ball. It stays nothing in two.
Curve. Low outside.
Ground ball could be two. Here's Wynn for one. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Ball, that's just out.
Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
Aye.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now, Luis Garcia. The other way. And it goes just foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Man at second. Fouled off left side.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 7th inning coming up. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Foster Griffin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Herrera at the plate now, and that's strike one. The Nats holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit left side. And 2 away to start the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one hops against the fence. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Masyn Winn. Turned on, but foul wide of third. So the tying run at second, and fouled off. The 0-2. Got him looking.
Sometimes he wears.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Stanek.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Sweeper. Middle inside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
Stays alive.
Splitter. Low middle.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball inside.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-0. Drops one down in front of the plate. And foul ball.
High inside.
The 1-1. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just
Four-seam
foul.
fastball. High inside.
Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt.
Outside.
And a 1-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Two down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Curtis Mead. Fought off foul.
Four-seam fastball. High nil.
0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Slider. Low outside.
Just
Ball, that
missed.
pitch is out.
Slider. Low outside.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Splitter. Low outside. Sweeper. Low outside.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mitchell Parker.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Mangum, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. In the air, left field, and it drops in. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. Runner takes off. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you're committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Scott.
Nope.
Up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one. Miss.
Aye.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
The Nationals trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, ball 3. O'Neal Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now it's filled up. And ball 4 there, tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Now up for St. Louis, O'Neal Cruz. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The lefty, the 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gap.
Oh, he jumped the gun for second. Throws, skips past him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis,
new pitcher on the
number
mound as we
59,
roll into the bottom of the 8th. JoJo Romero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Middle outside.
Cruz.
Just missed.
Slider. Middle outside.
And the 1-0.
No. Inside.
Sinker. Low middle.
Aye.
Sinker. Low outside.
Foul ball.
Sinker. Low middle. Circle change. Low inside.
The 2-2. Good eye right
up
there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And he'll step off and take the signs again.
Sinker. Low outside.
Now a step off the rubber to reset.
Sinker. Low inside.
3-2. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Cruz drifts towards it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Nationals,
Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ball 2.
Slider. Middle outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber.
Slider. Middle outside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Slider. Low middle.
Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Slider.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Slider. Low middle.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Slider. Low outside.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Yeah!
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Circle change. Low inside.
In the dirt.
Circle
1-run
change.
game. 1 out,
Low middle.
1 on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's your 1. Fastball for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
3.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Clayton Beeter.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Gorman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to third. And that's a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the ninth. So digging in, Alec Burleson. 0 for 3 in this one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a foul out of play. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So a change being made at first base. Cardinals going with a pinch runner, Joshua Baez. And now it's on. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Lars Nootbaar. He represents the go-ahead run. Nootbaar in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The Cardinals with the tying run on at first here at the top of the ninth. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Popped up. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Pedro.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for St. Louis, Pedro Pages.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding.